I get lots of questions from people about how to make videos using their smartphone. So I created a course full of tips and tricks to help you make great looking videos for the least expense. Now I've divided the course into 4 separate modules, and I'll cover everything you need to know about camera apps, lighting, sound, and even the magic of editing, all to help you improve your mobile filmmaking. Hey, I'm Greg, and welcome to Red Letter Films. This channel is all about sharing our knowledge and our productions to help you learn how to make great videos and documentaries. In this video, I'll walk you through the basics of editing your project on your iPhone using iMovie. I'm going to show you how to import all the bits and pieces for your video into a basic editing app on your smartphone. Then we'll go through step by step on how to slice and dice to make you look like a pro. For those of you who don't know anything about editing, I'll give you a short overview. Editing is a process where you bring together video, sound, text, photos, and even animations into one app so that you can sequence them into one seamless video. Some might ask, why do I need to edit? Why can't I just do my video in one take? Well, good luck with that. I've been a television editor for 26 years and I can count on one hand the number of presenters who could pull that off. Even professionals need multiple... See, I'm even using a teleprompter and I can't get through one complete take. Hi, I'm Greg and I need multiple takes. And if you want to add more than... Does it seem like I'm getting worse? 3, 2, 1. And if you want to add more than just your on-camera presentation to your video, you have no choice but to edit it together. Because I'm working in Apple iOS, I'll use iMovie, which is their basic video editing app. Let's go through the steps to edit your video to get ready for your big premiere. Before we can begin editing in iMovie, we have to transfer our video footage from FilMic Pro into the app. So here I am in FilMic Pro. In the bottom right of the screen is the film strip icon. If I tap on that, it takes me into FilMic's library. You can scroll down and see how many takes I had to do for this module, even though I had a teleprompter. And I've pre-screened these, and I know that this one at 4 minutes and 33 seconds, that's in the middle of the frame, is the one that I want to use. So I'll select it. Along the right appears a list of functions. Second from the bottom is the transfer icon. I'll select that. Scroll over to Copy to iMovie. Hit that button, and if you wait just a few minutes, FilMic will process the clip, transfer it over, and open iMovie and drop it right into the timeline. And voila! Boom! Shoo. There it is. The entire 4 minutes and 33 seconds. And let's just play it to make sure this is the one I want. All right, here's the last take. How's my do? There we go. How's my backlight? What? You forgot the backlight! Start the prompter. Stop screwing around. This is serious stuff. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's pretty obvious I'm not a comedian and I desperately need to edit this little movie. So what I'm going to do is scroll along in the timeline. Oh, that looks like about right. I begin the clip here. Let's just confirm. Hi, I'm Greg. Yep, that's it. Scroll back. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is I need to get rid of just that front half. So by selecting the timeline in the bottom, it turns yellow, moves up, and it exposes a menu. About center screen, you'll see split, detach, duplicate, and delete. What I want to do is I want to split this big long clip into 2 pieces. So by hitting split, you'll see I now have 2 separate clips. If I select the first clip, I can delete it altogether. Now the video will start right where it's supposed to. Hi, I'm Greg, your video expert from... Okay, so What I want to do is I want to have that fade up from black. I don't want to have the video just start. So I will go into the gear menu on the right side of the screen, and you'll see project filters, themes, and on the very bottom you'll see theme music. You can scroll, it says fade in from black. I'll turn that on, I'll scroll again, and then I'll see fade out to black. So what that's going to do is just exactly what it says. Fade up at the beginning and fade to black at the end. I'll hit done, and now when I hit play, you'll see that the video fades up. Hi, I'm Greg, your video expert. Now that I've added fades at the beginning and end of the video, the next thing I want to do is trim out just the intro from this 4-minute and 33-second clip. I know from my body language approximately where I want to make that cut. It's right after I say slice and dice. Let's hit play to see where we're going to put that mark. Step on how to slice and dice to make you look like a pro. So I want to slice it right about there. So I'm going to go in, tap the timeline. I'm in the edit tool with the pair of scissors, and you'll see along the bottom some text. Split, detach, duplicate, and delete. Most of those are obvious, but this is what split does. Tap it, and it literally puts a splice or a split in that video. Now I have the introduction on the left-hand side of the screen and the other 4 minutes on the right-hand side of the screen. So I will now touch delete and scroll back, hit play, and we fade where I want. Now I can always bring that piece back in later on and take segments of it and put them into the timeline. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I think we have enough to work with here. So I've got the fades, I've trimmed the clip. The next thing I want to do is add some text. So again, I select, go to my tools along the bottom. I'll select the text tool, which brings up a bunch of preset fonts and transitions. So you can scroll along, see there aren't that many of them. I kind of like the one in the middle that says reveal. So I'm going to try that, and wham, throws text right in the middle of the screen, right on my face. Tap it. Tap the little X to clear the box. Now I can type in my own text, Greg, video expert, as if you didn't already know that. Done. But it's still right on top of my face. I have an option though. On the bottom of the screen you'll see center and lower. By touching the lower, it will throw it into the lower left corner of the screen. The font gets smaller and it's a little bit more palatable. So let's have a look and see what that looks like. In this module, I'm going to show you how to choose the right lighting conditions to get great results for filming your video. That looks okay, but now I want the text to be gone. And in the iOS version of iMovie, there's no way to control the duration of text, but there is a trick. I'll find the spot where I want the text to come out. In this module, I'm going to show you how to choose the right lighting conditions to get great results for filming your video. Now I'm going to tap the timeline, go back to my edit tool, and I'm going to put another split right there. And let's see what it does. Go back and hit play. In this module, I'm going to show you how to choose the right lighting conditions to get great results for filming your video. So you can see that the video plays through seamlessly. But by adding that split, you've taken a single clip and turned it into 2 clips. And because the title tool in iMovie iOS is clip-based, now you've given it a point where it fades out. It'll fade in and out on that first clip. But what if you want to add text that isn't on top of video? Well, here's a trick. iMovie also imports photos. So what I've done, I'll scroll to the end of my video here, and I'm going to hit the plus sign to add media, and I'm going into my photos, all, and this one in the top left corner is a black image that I made in another app and imported into my photo tool. So now I essentially have a piece of black video. So I touch it. I'm going to touch the text, select the text tool, go back to reveal, tap the text, type the end, play. Let's go back here and watch what happens. You look like a pro. And there you have it. White text on black. Then the last step is to save your video. So hit the share icon on the bottom of the screen. Scroll up a little bit there and you'll see save video or iTunes. You can send it directly to Facebook, Vimeo, iCloud if you have it, YouTube. You can even mail it to somebody. I'm simply going to hit save video, and that is going to render it out into the photo library on my phone. And from there, I can copy it over to my desktop. I will save it in the highest resolution at 720p. And if you're running Macs, one of the easiest ways to get it from your iOS device over to your laptop or desktop computer is by using AirDrop. There you see my laptop appears, and all I have to do is select it. I have a choice to save it as a movie file or an iMovie project. The difference here is it's a standalone movie if I save a video file, and if I save an iMovie project, I can edit it further on iMovie on my laptop. So in this case, I'm going to save it out as an iMovie project. And there you have it, the basics of editing using iMovie on your iPhone. If you find you want more editing capabilities than a smartphone app can give you, or if you find the process too daunting, there are a few options. You could transfer the video clips to your computer and edit there using an app with more capabilities. Many smartphone apps have compatible desktop versions with many more features. For example, with iMovie on the desktop, you can change the color and the positioning of your text overlays, which you can't do in the app. Well, that wraps up this module, and I hope you learned a few things to help improve your filmmaking. If you have any tips and tricks of your own, I'd love to read about them in the comments below. And if this is your first time on our channel and you want to learn more about video production and documentary storytelling, then hit the subscribe button to see all of our latest productions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.